Last period we see definition of moment of inertia. Now today's lecture we see what is the physical significance of moment of inertia. 2 mark question should be asked for HSC board exam, that is what is physical significance of moment of inertia. In last period we proved that derivation for kinetic energy of a rotational motion, and we know that kinetic energy is equal to half I omega square. Call this as equation number 1, where I is the moment of inertia and omega is angular speed. If they replace, that means moment of inertia is replaced by mass m and angular speed omega is replaced by linear speed in equation number 1. If we replace these two terms, that means I is replaced by m and omega is replaced by v, our equation number 1 becomes, then kinetic energy is equal to 1/2 m v square. Call this as equation number 2. So this is analogous to translational motion. From that we see that, so moment of inertia is defined to be translational inertia of moment of inertia of object about given axis. That is, from equation number 2 we see that moment of inertia of a object, it depends upon a individual mass. That means moment of inertia is depend upon its individual mass, and B, distribution of mass about given axis of rotation. When body is rotated about the axis, then that distribution of mass is depend upon that length. Similarly, for third point, for different axis, if axis is changed, suppose body is rotated, suppose this is a duster. When we take a center and body is rotated about the center, the axis of rotation is different. If we take that type of duster and axis of rotation in this line, then it rotates like that. So, for different axis, it will again depend upon mass, also for distribution around the axis, and will be different. So that is, if there is no symmetry, so equation number 1 and 2 play same role in rotational motion as mass in linear motion. So that is the physical significance of moment of inertia. Pause. Now our second article is moment of inertia of uniform disk. Now we have to calculate moment of inertia of a disk. For that, draw this diagram. Here we have to take axis, that is the total is the disk. Here some shaded portion is drawn in between disk, that is the elemental ring. Now consider a disk of mass capital M, radius capital R, rotating about its own axis, perpendicular to the plane, passing through its center, that is the center of the disk. Now we know that surface density of the disk is given by density equal to mass upon area, and area of the disk is equal to pi r square. When we substitute value of A in equation density, we got density equal to mass upon area, area equal to pi r square. So call this as equation number 1. Now consider ring of shaded portion of mass dm. So that is the shaded portion, and shaded portion having mass dm, and the width dr, such that dr is less than r. R is the distance from its center to that elementary ring. dr is less than r. So area of the ring is equal to 2 pi r circumference into dr, and we know that surface density is equal to mass upon area. Here mass of that portion is dm, so dm upon 2 pi r dr. So cross multiply we get dm equal to 2 pi r sigma into dr. So call this as equation number 2. Now moment of inertia of the ring, we know that IR equal to dm into r square. We see in last period. This moment of inertia can also be explained in terms of integration. Now the moment of inertia of the disk, this total disk, can be obtained by integrating IR from r equal to 0 to r equal to capital R, that r equal to capital R or r equal to 0 at center. So moment of inertia of the disk I equal to integration of 0 to r IR. Now substitute value of IR, we get integration of 0 to r dm into r square. Here put value of dm using equation number 2. We have to calculate value of dm. So dm equal to 2 pi r sigma dr. So substitute this value here. We get moment of inertia I equal to integration of 0 to r 2 pi r sigma dr into r square. Here 2 pi sigma take common. We get it is equal to 2 pi sigma 0 to r cube into dr. Now solve this integration. We got 2 pi sigma integration of r cube is equal to r raised to power 4 divided by 4, and integration limit should be given to that bracket, that is 0 to r. Now we got integration, then moment of inertia of the disk I equal to 2 pi sigma, substitute value r raised to power. When we substitute small r equal to capital R, we get capital R raised to power 4 divided by 4 minus lower limit is 0, so r raised to power 0 upon 4, that is 0. So we got moment of inertia I equal to 2 pi sigma into r raised to power 4 divided by 4. Now put value of sigma using equation number 1. We got surface density equal to mass upon area. So substitute value of sigma here. We got moment of inertia I equal to 2 pi. Value of sigma is m upon pi r square into r raised to power 4 by 4. Here pi getting cancelled, 2 getting cancelled with that 4. R raised to power 2, here r raised to power 4. R square is getting cancelled, here r raised to power 2 is remaining. So we got moment of inertia I equal to 1/2 mr square. So that is a formula which is used for moment of inertia of a uniform disk. So that is about moment of inertia of a uniform disk.